If you run the next 100 hours differently, you'll start feeling calmer in situations that used to hijack you. Not because your schedule got lighter, but because the way you reward yourself got smarter. Most people treat staying busy like proof they're improving, then wonder why they still fold under pressure. They chase whatever feels good fast and call that self-care. But there's another loop. You build steadiness first, and relief becomes a side effect. In this video, I'll show you the 3 traps that look like progress, and the quick tests that expose which loop you're living in. Same action. 2 different motives. You go to the gym at 6:30 p.m. You finish the session, you post it, you get a few likes. You feel back on track. Then you miss one day, nobody notices, and the whole thing fades. Now take the same workout. No post, no proof, just you, a timer, and a plan you repeat. That version feels boring at first. That's why it works, because the hidden variable isn't discipline. It's the reward you're optimizing for. If the reward is being seen, your effort depends on an audience. If the reward is becoming stable, your effort survives silence. Here's the tell. When the praise disappears, do you still show up? If not, you weren't building a skill. You were building a signal. Fix that variable, and you stop hopping to the next thing every week. Most days, the loop looks harmless. You get tense, you reach for something that makes you forget. A scroll, a video, a snack, another tab. For 10 minutes, your chest loosens, your mind gets quieter. Then you stand up, and the same weight is still there, waiting. That's the difference people miss. Relief is not stability, comfort is not strength. So the real question isn't, what will calm me down? It's, will this make me softer, or will it make me steadier? Because feeling better can be a trap. It trains you to avoid pressure instead of holding it. And if you only practice escape, you never build the part of you that stays clear when life doesn't cooperate. Pick a simple test. After you do the thing, are you more capable or just more distracted? But even if you choose the right goal, there's a familiar way you can still break your rhythm. And most people don't notice it until they've repeated it for years. Most plans don't fail on day 1. They fail on day 4. You sprint for a few days, you feel clean, you feel sharp, then one day slips. Work runs late, you miss the session, you break the streak, and that's where discipline advice stops working. Because willpower can push you forward. It can't reliably pull you back after you've fallen off. This is the boundary. If your system only works when you're motivated, it's not a system, it's a mood. So test it. When you miss one day, what happens next? Does your plan have a safety mode? A real plan doesn't demand a heroic comeback. It gives you a simple return path, so the gap never turns into a disappearance. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is a rhythm that survives real life. Here's the anchor. 48 hours. If you can't get back within 48 hours, your design is the problem, not your character. In the next part, you'll learn how to install that safety mode without needing high motivation. Model A is built for relief. You wake up, you feel pressure, and you reach for something that calms it fast. A quick scroll, a quick snack, a quick plan, a quick reset. It works for the next 10 minutes. Then the signal fades, so you switch again. New app, new routine, new promise. And because you keep changing, nothing gets the chance to compound. Model B is built for return. It's slower, less exciting, more stable. You don't chase the perfect day. You protect the next day. The difference isn't what you do. It's what your day leaves behind. In Model A, you ask, what should I do today? In Model B, you ask one sharper question. What makes me come back tomorrow? That question changes everything. It forces you to build for real life. Low energy, bad mood, a missed day. And there's one more step after this. Because even if you pick the right rhythm, it can still stay trapped on paper. Next, you'll learn how to carry what you practice into real conversations, real work, and real pressure. You can train in private and still snap in public. Because knowing doesn't become reflex by itself. The hidden assumption is that practice transfers automatically. It doesn't. Real life moves on signals, not intentions. When pressure hits, a sharp tone in a meeting, a passive text, a raised eyebrow, your body fires the old script in under 3 seconds. Not because you're weak, because you didn't install a trigger. Here's the bridge. 2 steps. First, name the signal the moment it appears. Tight chest. Fast reply. Need to explain. Second, give a short command you can obey immediately. Slow. Wait. Ask once. End it. Signal. Command. Review. At night, take 30 seconds. Replay one moment you handled well and one you didn't. Write the exact signal. Write the exact command. That's how the next day gets sharper without hype. And there's one place you can test your engine and your reflex at the same time. Yet most people keep calling it the wrong thing. Most people call it working on yourself. But a lot of it is just hiding with better branding. So here's the test. First, if nobody sees it, do you still do it? Second, after you do it, are you steadier or just temporarily relieved? Third, when you miss a day, do you have a way back within 48 hours? Or do you restart your identity from zero? That's the difference between solitude that builds you and solitude that softens you. Which test are you failing right now?